understood loneliness before I knew what it was. I saw the pills on your table for your unrequited love. Well, I would be nothing without you holding me up. Now I'm strong enough for both of us, both of us, both of us, both of us. I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. I am a giant. Oh, I am a giant.
Hey. Okay, Calvin Harris. Okay with Giant. Shout out to Calvin, man. He speaks to me. He speaks to me. But thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Do More Chats. Just another episode of what I want to do and give you guys value and just welcome you into another day of my life. So I'm doing my best to bring you guys a new episode every single week. Now, you realize I said I'm trying to do my best, so that means I'm obviously not doing it. So, guys, I got some feedback on, hey, I need to stay consistent, need to stay committed, and live through all my commitments. So, here you guys go, another episode. Now, what I don't want you guys to think is this is just another motivational podcast. Guys, this is just my thoughts as I think them, and you can either believe them or don't believe them. That's up to you. The idea just to spur debate so you guys can start having conversations about the things and topics that I bring up. And if you do, great. If you don't, hey, that's cool too. So what I really want to talk about in this snippet of time is thinking about the long term, right? Being patient is one of the areas that I have a lot of trouble in, right? So when I think about myself, right, things that I think should happen right now are things that probably won't happen for the next 6 months, 12 years, but I'm so focused on doing everything I can to make it happen right now when in actuality, I just need to let time run its course and every day be consistent with my actions and maximizing that day in hopes that in 6 months, whatever I think should happen will happen. I can't force things to happen when they shouldn't happen because there's a quote out there that goes a little something like this, and this may be word for word, but it may be a little off, is lack of patience leads to bad decision making. And I can all but attest to that. Wow. Anytime I get frustrated and want to make things go faster than it should be, I oftentimes put myself in situations that had I just waited would have turned out a totally different way. Oftentimes for the best. So I bring that up, guys, for you guys to see and share and think about, like, why are we in such a rush? Is it because we're in a rush to prove something to somebody else? Is it a rush to prove something to ourselves? Is it a rush to meet the Joneses or whatever it may be? What are you really in a rush for? When you start and think about how lucky you are to live in the present, thinking about how lucky you are to wake up and take a breath of fresh air, and some people can't even do that. It humbles you, right? It humbles you to think that, like, hey, there's people that are locked up that will never see the light of day outside of a jail cell, and you got a chance to spend time with your loved ones and friends and family and go to work and make money and do these things. So just take your time and live through life. Enjoy each moment. It's precious because you're never going to get that time back, right? You're never going to get 13 back. You're never going to get 18 back. You're never going to get 21 back. You're only 21 once because that next birthday is 22, whether you want to believe it or not. It's 22. So as you guys go into your week and your months and your days and your years, just think about that. Don't take any moment for granted. Be patient. if things are meant to happen, they will happen as long as you put the action necessary behind them. So I say that to say, you guys, just, hey, I love you guys. I want to see you guys do well. I want to do well, but I got to start being more patient. And if anybody can get anything from this, is just to be patient. Things will work out in the end, just as long as you do what you need to do every single day, and be grateful for that day. Don't look past that day, and be blessed. Now, I said I was gonna end every podcast with a quote. I weaved this one in there, but again, think about that quote that I said at the beginning of the podcast. Lack of patience leads to bad decision making. Cool. Well, I'm going to play this Calvin Harris a little bit more. Y'all feel the vibes. Take a look at it. Take a listen to it. Got a really good message behind it. Calvin Harris, Giant.
Don't hide your emotion. You can throw down your guard and feed from the notion we can be who we are. You taught me something, yeah. Freedom is out. It was you taught me living it. Togetherness, togetherness, togetherness. I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking boulders underneath